As an elite sniper, you have 113 confirmed kills and an additional 81 probable kills. Are you presently under any private or military contract?
No.
Why not?
I'm tired of killing.
You give the shame to me, and you move forward.
It's not so easy anymore. I don't sleep. Sometimes for days.
These poor traumatized killers.
You're home away from home for the next 365 days. Completely self-sufficient, solar with a generator backup, wild game is plentiful, and there's a garden.
Wild game is plenty. Does that mean he has to hunt for his food? Who's on lookout if he's hunting?
Every day you walk the Western Rim, restock the ammo on the autogun, check the containment fence, cloakers, and suspended mines.
Why is this a one-man operation? Seems like he has plenty to do. A lot of things that don't include sitting in his tower and being on lookout.
You need to stop what's in the Gorge from coming out.
What's in it?
The Hollow Men. Nobody knows exactly what they are. They sent 3 entire battalions into the Gorge to clean it out. Not a single man returned. After that, they shifted to a purely containment strategy.
Yes, containment. With one man in the tower. Dude, what is this? Maybe pull him up, guys.
Confirm your identity!
Jasper D. Drake!
They're going to drop him, huh?
Blue Arrow!
Seems a bit nonsense. Just mindlessly killing everyone who served them just because they know about this place.
Procedures complete. 30 days until next radio check.
Wait, I have a question.
Procedures complete.
That's right, guys. Why tell your people on the ground anything? Let them figure it out. Look at that ass. Yeah, right, dude, come on. She felt that. She felt his eyes on her ass. I mean, that scene right there told you all you need to know about this movie, I think. Congratulations. But it doesn't mean I have to do what you want. This is like someone's fan fiction, dude. Just not sure fan of what. Actually, what this reminds me of is 2 teenagers locked up in their rooms, grounded, watching each other from their windows. That's the vibe here. Completely ignorant regarding those Hollow Men. Something crawling up his walls. Trying to figure out what they are. So far they look like half plants. Mother Nature's revenge, I guess. I wonder if this happens often. That they climb the walls and towers. Because if it does, there shouldn't be much left of these walls and towers. They're constantly shooting it to shoot them. Oh. Is that really all you can take before you collapse? One little piece of shrapnel? Ha 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 ha, we had such a fun time. She's such a funny girl. I come in peace. What the hell was that? Dude, this movie does not know what it wants to be. This is basically another teenage bonding moment. Yes, let's burn the tree down, huh? And with it the entire forest. Brilliant idea. Now one teenager climbs up to the other teenager's window because all they ever needed was someone to fuck.
Good evening, Drassa. Even though I'm not supposed to be here.
Oh my god, that's what you sound like? Ugh, I expected better. Please go to the other side again. Ugh.
There's a lot more green in your eyes than I was expecting.
What? You had perfect HD quality with their binoculars. You could basically see into her soul. That's how good those were.
Why don't you go wash up quick at the bathhouse? I'll set out some fresh clothes for my predecessors outside the door.
Get pranked. Teenagers. Told you. It's a teenage movie in disguise.
What's the longest kill shot you've ever made?
3,241 meters.
3,200. That would put you in.
Top 5 in the world.
She probably
Did you
did
make that
better.
impossible shot in Yemen May of last year?
Oh, everyone heard about that impossible shot. Oh, snipers talk about it.
I've been staring at this gorge every day for the last 6 months, and I gotta say the view is much better over here.
Yeah, she doesn't look as skinny from up close, huh?
Before I was born, my father was KGB. When I was a child, he would say to me, you don't want to know the truth. And I would bitch and whine and say, why, Daddy? Why don't I want to know the truth?
Because you can't handle the truth.
My father always heard my secrets. I didn't have to bury them.
You bury enough secrets, the graveyard runs out of room.
Man, now we're deep, huh? Almost as deep as the Gorge. Who's watching the Gorge right now, guys? Shouldn't they be more concerned about that? So this scene is basically the teenagers climbed out of the window onto the roof and are dancing in moonlight. I'm basically writing another movie while I'm watching this. Someone wipe the camera lens, please. I can't see shit. They were already climbing his wall and they didn't see that? What? Thank God she found him, huh? Just in time. Made her way through all that smoke. This gorge just seems like the pit of randomness. The weirdest stuff exists down here.
This is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but a whimper.
In case you're wondering what's going on in the teenage movie equivalent right now, of course the two teenagers jump down and just have a wild adventure in the city with criminals, junkies. Not the most exciting stuff, but if done right, it works. And you can say that about everything. Yeah, if this crazy idea is done right, it works. Remember that idea about space sharks with the lasers fighting for Uranus? If done right, it works.
Our community here was formed as part of a top-secret coalition of nations from both East and West during the last years of World War II, while Robert Oppenheimer and his Los Alamos community developed the atom bomb.
Oh, this movie tries to cash in on the Oppenheimer hype. Now it all makes sense.
They're playing with us. They know we can't see a thing.
Then let's make it mutual.
You're not really hidden. I can see plenty of trees around you, so the smoke is doing nothing. Pfft. They actually set up traps. How do you know this guy speaks Russian? Oh man, he arrived just in time.
Be Shaw. Brad. He was the first soldier in the West Tower.
See, you should have spoken English with him. Maybe he wouldn't have attacked you then.
I know
Sure,
how
the
we're getting out of
batteries
here.
are still working. Yep, perfect. Thank God the explosion was not too big, huh?
I need to quarantine.
5 days? What if we're infected?
I'll do what's necessary.
Our brave teenagers, during their adventure, a junkie stabbed them with his needle. And now they're wondering, are we HIV positive or not? If we are, I'll do what's necessary.
Our research drone computer system was activated. Did you go into the gorge?
Negative.
I have to assume that it was your eastern counterpart.
I'm afraid now you have to kill her.
After all, only the two of you there. You are to neutralize your counterpart.
Of course. So now the parent of one of the teenagers said, you break up with her. She's not good for you. Because obviously the parents found out. They had an adventure in the city.
Commander, Levi Kane is compromised. Gather your team, we'll leave in the morning. I'll kill him myself if I have to.
Oh, dude, what? Why would she risk it? Like any high-level executive would risk it. But obviously she needs her comeuppance. So let's just throw her into the mix.
Drone protocol, quad contact, verification.
A handful of pistol shots are actually enough to bring down these huge machines. Top-tier drones, dude.
Commander, what's that on the wall?
It looks like writing, ma'am. How are her soldiers actually allowed to know about this place? She couldn't find more like them to do this job? Man the tower?
He's rigged the cloakers. The gorge is exposed.
We have 2 minutes.
Get us airborne!
Yeah, maybe don't fly over the gorge when it's about to self-destruct. Who was actually in charge on her side of the gorge? And how did they not know what was going on? And of course you would just sit there. Couldn't have chosen a better time and a better place. She has to work here, dude. Earn her tips.
Hand me back to you.
I would have preferred to watch my teenage movie.